Hi guys, this is Dustin Thickpin, Mr. Too Blessed to Be Stressed, coming at you again today. And so you might have seen the title of this video or the subject line you got through this email. Yeah, I admit that I confess that I actually paid for my first few customers in Mob. So, boo on me, But I think a lot of people do actually. It's called paid traffic. But if you watch the other video, by the way, I'm going to put the other video right here in this corner over here. So right around here somewhere. But anyway, see this video right here? This is the video I shot the other day. And you can actually look over my shoulder and you can see exactly how I get free traffic. Actually, it's out. Anybody can get free traffic in any niche that you're in, any sort of product that you're selling, any sort of category of people you're looking for. You got to find exactly who your customers are in order to sell them what they want. You have to find the ideal customers for your product, the people who are laser targeted at buying what you're selling. So that video will actually show you exactly how to do that, and it'll show you how to find people online that are, basically you'll find where the people hang out that will buy your product. So you'll be able to go on there, and that's really the secret of traffic, is going exactly to the source of where your customers are hanging out, finding out where they hang out, what websites they hang out on, and advertising to them there. So basically, you want to build relationships with them. You want to build up some sort of rapport with them, some sort of respect from them, and show them that you're knowledgeable and helpful. And that'll really help you out to get them on your list, your email list, and in turn make them a customer. So this video today is about basically telling you or showing you actually how to take that same concept of finding your customers and turning it into a paid process, like a paid advertising process, instead of doing it free, because free can take a while. I'll be honest with you. Free form marketing can take a good while. It can take months, a couple months to really build up your credibility as someone like an expert in the industry. It can take up a while to build up those relationships with people and to show and kind of garner that respect, gain that respect from people. In order to get that traffic coming to your website. So if you want to kind of shortcut that a little bit, you still need to go ahead and find out where your people are, where your people are at online. But once you get there, you can kind of find out there's different ways once you get to that location online, once you get to those websites and stuff, different ways that you can just, if you've got money to put towards it, I recommend you do it, that you can actually pay to advertise in those places. Now, I'm always going to say that I do prefer the kind of value that you get, the relationship that you get from giving it to people, giving people value up front and building that relationship rather than just paying for the traffic. But I just think that if you want to get a little shortcut and kind of cut ahead for not have to deal with all the time it takes to build that relationship, you can kind of press forward if you've got a little money to invest into it. But basically, guys, I just want to put this out there. I'm gonna let you kind of look behind my shoulder here and watch exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the Camtasia video where you can watch me record my screen, and I'm gonna show exactly how you can use these same sources I used in the other video the other day, and show you exactly how that can turn into a paid investment and kind of fast forward your success a little bit there. So if you got the money to invest, I recommend you do it. So here we go. Shoot into the next video.
Hi guys, this is Dustin Thickpin, Mr. Too Blessed to Be Stressed, and we're about to go over some additional ways to get traffic from these different sources that we went over a couple days ago. If you did miss the other video that basically explains how to use Google to use certain codes and type different things in Google to find exactly where your audience is hanging out and what forums and stuff they're on, make sure you go back to the video. I'm going to post a link and a picture right up here in the right corner, so you can just click that and go straight to it. So make sure you click that and watch the video if you're curious about how I'm searching for this stuff. I'm also going to show you a couple more things you can search for in this video that I didn't go over, just some stuff that kind of relates to what we're talking about today. So basically, the other day we talked about finding your target market and how to find out exactly where your audience is hanging out. So one of the ways that you can do that is searching Google in the right way. There's different codes and different things you can use to find out exactly where the forums are and where your audience is hanging out, different message boards and things like that. So let me just quickly pull up one of the examples we used the other day. We used weight loss the other day. in. Let's see. So this is one of the ones we used the other day. Weight loss form right here. So basically, I explained the other day how to go through here and find customers and how to set up your signatures and like how to go about, basically free advertising and finding people and building relationships and helping people. And that's one of the best ways to get customers. But I didn't go over, which I forgot to go over the other day, was the fact that you can kind of fast forward your success here a little bit by actually paying for some of the traffic. So as long as you know that this is your target market, these are people that buy what you're selling, you can fast forward and your success a little bit by buying some advertising on the places your customers are hanging out. Now, this is after you've already qualified the website. You're making sure that you've got relevant posts, every day or recently, and that there's people here that are actually looking for what you have. They're looking for related information to your product and things like that. But once you find that out, it's really easy just to go in here and look onto the top and the sidebars of these websites and find out if they're already advertising, these kind of products. And, you're basically, instead of just, shooting out some random banner on a website, you're getting more targeted leads by going to a website like this and finding your, ideal customers in your niche. So no matter what you're doing, you want to go back to the other video, make sure you find out these websites that your customers are hanging out on, and then go back and look on the sides and the tops, and you can see the advertising. And for websites like these, a lot of times you can just check the bottom of the website. It'll say "Advertise with us" or something like that. It looks like this one might use another advertising provider, because a lot of times when you see this thing that says "Ad Choices" at the top, that means they're using another company that basically feeds their ads to a bunch of different websites, and you might have to go to the other company. So this actually might be right here. Okay, so that's not a good one. That's not a good example. Let me go back real quick. I think this one's a good one. So obviously I'm looking in the weight loss niche. This is what we were talking about the other day, just a good example. So you can see there's advertisements on the top and the side right here. What is this? If you go to the bottom of the page, you'll see a little link that says advertise. So you click that, and you can actually fill this out, and it'll show you all the websites that the ads will feed to. I'm not sure if you actually have to use all these websites or if it actually lets you choose. But you can go in here and you can visit the website to make sure that if it does advertise to all of these, that you would actually be targeted. And I notice a lot of these are like travel and leisure websites too, so that wouldn't be really targeted to the weight loss niche. So this might not be a good option. Now there's some other ones out there I'm going to show you too. And obviously weight loss is just an example. There's tons of different niches and stuff that you can look into, go into. Let me go back into here and see if I can find some more. Oh yeah, by the way, we talked a lot about the weight loss keywords the other day. We were just using that example, but like I said, also you got to make sure you're brainstorming for different kinds of keywords. So obviously, if you're doing weight loss, fitness is going to be another one that's going to fit in there. So you can type in fitness. You'll get different bodybuilding, forms that works out better for your your niche or whatever you're going into. Just make sure it's as targeted as possible. If you're targeting weight loss, target weight loss. If you're targeting building muscle and bodybuilding, target that. Just make sure you're in the right place. So let's see which one to go to here. Okay, Fitness Pal. I've actually personally used my Fitness Pal. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there who have tried to lose weight in the past. It helps you keep track of your calories. They have a message board, which is always booming. Their message board for weight loss is always booming at Fitness Pal. So it's a great place to meet people. As far as their calories, as far as their advertising, I'm not sure. It looks like, this is also fed through a different service. So this would be something we have to go look into a little bit deeper. But obviously the ones like the 3 Fat Chicks website, we would be able to go to and take advantage of. Let's see. Oh yeah, one other thing I wanted to tell you about too is it doesn't have to be a forum to actually go do this. I'm gonna type in losing weight here, just to see if we can get a better result here. Weight loss form for fitness. And apparently that website shut down. It's amazing how we still get the keywords coming up even though the website still doesn't even exist anymore. Okay, let's just use a bodybuilding website because let's see if they've got any different ways to advertise. But usually what happens is there'll be like a banner on top of the right. Sometimes they'll say advertise with us underneath that. But a lot of times you can also go to the bottom and look for the words advertise with us, or so here we go, right here. So it says advertise with us. So you click that, and it lets you put in your let's see, contact information. So it gives you all the information about how to basically advertise with them. It tells you how much traffic they get, what their audience looks like, their demographic of female versus male. It even gives you the demographic of their household income. I'm not sure how they know all this, but I guess this is based on what customers they have. So their average age is 32 on their website. So this is really good information. So you can actually go through on bodybuilding.com, fill out an application, give them your website, and let them know that this is what I can spend, and so you can go do it that way. So if you have some money just to blow and you want to reach out to the most ideal audience in bodybuilding, this might be a good place to go. So another thing you do besides just going to forums and looking for stuff like this is to go to blogs. So you want to go to just weight loss blogs or lose weight blogs. There's a ton of them out there, right? So this is all weight loss carrots and cakes. Actually, I've been to this website before, but this is a good example because check it out. We have, come on, go down. Apparently they have stuff loading on the side here. Let's see. See, they already have a lot of stuff advertising on the side. Now, I don't want you to get discouraged if you go to a website and you don't see that they're advertising. Like if you go to a website, maybe a fairly new website, and you see some good stuff there, and you look like people are hanging out there. You notice that. See, this one has a lot of good comments. This is another good indication that this is where your fans are hanging out on blogs. Going and commenting on blogs is a cool way to meet people. But if you're finding tons of really good comments about the post, and they're praising whoever's made the post about how well it's done and everything, so you want to go to those places like that. You want to make sure that your customers are hanging out there. They have a ton of advertising on the side. And a lot of these you'll notice that maybe they're advertising like Google AdSense. Oh, they just have a buttload of advertisements on the side. And I was looking for their see, something like this, you might actually have to go to Connect with Me, like send them a message and find out exactly how to advertise. If they don't, if you don't advertise how to advertise with them, they might not have a spot available, or they might just, you might need to contact them to find out. But what we want to do is kind of find one of those websites that doesn't have regular advertising. Might just have some AdSense. If you know what AdSense is, it's basically like the little boxes you get from Google where they basically serve ads to your website, and you get paid like a few pennies usually, or a few cents per click or per impression or whatever. So let's see if I can find one. Let me see. So basically, let's say we go to something in your niche, and then advertising opportunities. Let's see. Contact us. Yeah, see, if you actually went to About Our Ad, you can actually see exactly where they get their advertising from. They have a third party company that serves their advertising, so you can probably go through that part if you really want to advertise on this website. However, I don't recommend going to a website that serves many different niches, because you're not getting targeted views, and it's kind of a waste of money, to be honest with you. Let's see. I'm looking for a good blog to show you, because there are certain blogs out there that don't really do much advertising, and or maybe except through Google AdSense, and you can still kind of capitalize on that. I'm trying to find this I can show you. Let's see. You can see they use on this one. If you go to the bottom, they use ad choices. That's another one where they serve it up from a different website. And some of these websites you can go to and actually target, like you can choose specific weight loss websites to target your marketing to, which is great. But you got to make sure whatever you're doing, just make sure it's targeted towards the right audience, because you're wasting money if not. Let's see. Okay, so this is the kind of stuff I want to see, right? This is like a more personal blog. It's less commercial. They're still getting good page views. I mean, this is a couple months ago, right? Or a few months ago, June. It's not too old. Apparently last month they had 15,000 views, so that's pretty good. So you look on the side here, and here we go. She's got some AdSense stuff over here. Let's see. Let's see if she really. So she doesn't really advertise anything, right? She just has these AdSense ads everywhere. So basically, what I would do if I was looking to, try to take advantage of some of her 15,000 a month traffic, is I would contact her directly. It doesn't look like she has a place for offering advertising, because she just does AdSense ads. But what you could do is you can go on here and connect with her on Facebook. She's got a Facebook in there here. Catch her on Facebook Messenger or Twitter or wherever you want to find her. Even email if she has an email. I'm sure she does. Or even just post a comment on her blog. Basically, send a message to her and find out exactly how much she would charge for you to post an ad. And she'll probably ask what website you have or what you're selling. Be honest with her. Let her know what you have to offer. Make sure you're offering something of quality. Anytime you sell something, you want to make sure that you really believe in the product and you believe in the quality and it can really help people. But the way that this is set up, she's got a really nice thing going. She's got some followers coming back to the website. 15,000 views last month alone. It's pretty darn good. So you don't have to worry about getting that traffic. You can just kind of capitalize on the market that's already here, the target audience that's already here. So she's even got looks like almost 2,000 fans on Facebook. So she's got a lot of following. So you can kind of just shoot a nice message to her and just basically ask her I don't know how much you're paying for AdSense or wherever you're getting your advertising from, but if you'd let me put my ad in that same space, I'll pay you whatever it is, $100 a month, $200 a month, whatever you're gonna whatever you think is fair or whatever you can afford. Just shoot a line. Maybe you guys can negotiate. I'm not saying you have to do it specifically with this website. I'm just giving you the example. So that's what I would do. Let's see. There's something else I was going to go over. And oh yeah, okay. So here is another thing. So if you find a website and you're not sure about how much traffic it gets, you want to go to this website. It's called similarweb.com. So basically, on similarweb.com, it'll give you all the stats of any website for free. You can just type in the website. Let's go into Skinny Holly just to make sure she actually gets 15,000 views a month. You can check the views and how many the ranking globally. Looks like it's pretty popular in Canada. So here we go. You can see the worldwide ranking of your website, worldwide ranking in your country. It looks like, let's see, in the last 6 months, it looks like here, see, this is why I check this kind of stuff. It looks like in the last 6 months, she's only had 2,000 visits. So I'm not sure about her 15,000. I mean, 2,000 is still a lot, don't get me wrong. You still got good traffic, so you might want to, but if you're negotiating with her, you bring this up, that according to my research, your website only gets 2,000 hits a month or around that recently. So it does look like that she had 8,000 in April, so you can really see it's kind of declined a little bit, but she's still getting good traffic. So if she's still getting good traffic, then I would still use her. But you make sure that your pricing is good, because you don't want to pay for a lot if she's not getting the views. You can kind of see where most of her traffic comes from. It's mostly from Canada, it looks like. You can see where her traffic comes from. A lot of her are direct, so that's pretty good. She's got loyal people who come back directly to her website. That means they're going into the website and type in her, or going to the address bar and typing in her URL, her website address. She gets a lot through search too, which is great. That means that she's got really high optimized for Google. That might be why her traffic's gone down. The more Google cracks down on SEO and stuff like that, the harder it is to rank stuff sometimes. So that might be why her traffic's gone down. Let's see. Some of this stuff just not enough. Okay, so she doesn't have a lot of. You can see some of her interest, fitness, bodybuilding, that kind of stuff, of course. This is another good place to get other people you can go find. You got these websites that other people visited after visiting her websites. Fat Girl Slim, Fat Dad to Fit Dad. These are really good places to go. Actually, let me go look at these one real quick. Um, let's see real quick. Yeah, well, hold on. All right, sorry about that, guys. And it's just taking a while. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, looks like this one's still in the works. Okay, well, we'll ignore this website. No wonder there's none of the stats. But yeah, no, that's cool though. So basically, you can also go to the bottom and see similar sites. Um, this is a good place to go. You can also check out their stats too. You'll automatically be able to check their stats as soon as you click it. This is pretty good. She gets like 8,000 visitors a month. It's actually better than the other girl we were looking at. So it's like most of them come from the United States too, which is awesome. And a lot of them come from search. Okay, she's doing really well getting her keywords and stuff onto the search engines, and so she's getting the kind of traffic that you want too. So that's pretty awesome. And like I said, you can go down here and see all the different related fitness blogs, which are great places. Basically, if you do your research, you can find a ton of different sources where your people are hanging out at, where your prime customers are hanging out at, and just do your research, talk to people, and if you really want to skyrocket, like I said, check out advertising with people. Make sure you do your research on SimilarWeb. Make sure they're getting the kind of traffic that you want to see your ads. But as long as they're getting the traffic, I mean, go ahead and go for it. It might be one of those things where they're not advertising at all yet, and you just need to go and ask them if they'd be willing to advertise, and maybe they're just getting started out. They still got a good customer base. Just ask them if you can put a website advertising on the side of their website. Agree on a price that's fair, and that's really it, guys. That's all you got to do. It does take a little bit of research, but it's well worth it if you're going to go out there and really take this thing seriously. So anyway. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. I just want to give you a little more insight on how to, kind of skyrocket your advertising and your traffic methods. Obviously, you'll get a little bit faster results when you're advertising and paid, but I do still like the intimate connection you get from going in and just making relationships with people and talking to people in forums and blogs and stuff. So I definitely keep that part of your strategy, but just to kind of push it forward a little bit faster. If you got the money to do it, I do recommend you go invest in some paid advertising as well. So anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. This is Dustin Pickett, Mr. Too Blessed to Be Stressed. Take it easy.